AI is not here to replace creativity. It's actually here to amplify it. But the challenge is that most creatives and entrepreneurs are either afraid of it, ignoring it, or not quite sure how to entirely use it. So, I'm going to be talking today about the top 5 AI tools that I use as a creative professional on a weekly basis. And this is not filmmaking specific tools, I'll save that for a different video. But here we're going to be talking about the 5 tools that help me create, share, pitch, and sell products and things faster, better, and more efficiently. This saves you 5 to 10 hours a week easily. So yeah, just stick around and let's go. Hello world, it is me again, and today we're going to be talking about my top 5 AI tools to use on a weekly basis. This is not filmmaking specific tools or semi AI tools like Canva or Notion. These are all great things, and I will make future videos that are more specialized in each of these things. But today, tools I'm talking about can be used by pretty much anyone, whether you're an artist, a creative, a business owner, a small business, or anything of that kind, a digital business or anything else. I'm going to leave the links below. Please check them out if you don't. And if you have other notes, if you have things that you like as well, please feel free to share and comment about those things as well. But with that, let's jump right into the top 5. All right, number one on this list is pretty obvious. It's ChatGPT. It could be Claude or Gemini or any other, general language model that people prefer. But for me personally, ChatGPT I've been using for almost 3 years now, and I've learned a lot about it. The main thing I would say is it's really not about how much you get to find out through it or research through it. I think the key is understanding how to have the right kind of a dialogue. I say the word dialogue over questions because you can gather a lot more insight by actually going back and forth like another person. There's a lot of scary prompting tools and books and stuff like that. When I started, I learned how to prompt word to word and things like that. But over the years, the AI has also been learning. It's gotten better, it's gotten smarter. And the more you experiment, the more you kind of converse with it, the more you start learning what works and what doesn't. And ChatGPT as well starts to pick up on, patterns of your communication, patterns of your interests, pattern of your thoughts and projects and things like that. So for me personally, ChatGPT is a research buddy. It's a creative collaborator. It's my personal assistant, and many more things. Sometimes I just talk to ChatGPT about my problems and get some answers on that, or create health plans or whatever else. So yeah, it's a very multi-versatile tool. As long as you can use language, you can definitely learn more and more about it. It is not as daunting as people make it to be, and it's definitely not as simple as a Google that you just go search for basic stuff. So please go try experimenting with how to speak to it, and giving it different kinds of roles and different kinds of thought processes to kind of respond with. All right, number 2 on this list is actually Leonardo AI. It is one of the many image and video generation AI tools out there right now. But personally, I've been using it again for almost 3 years since it came out, and I've played with it quite a bit, and I've used it for realistic looking things. I've used it for storyboards. I've used it for personal projects. I've created online books and published them using images that I got from there. They have very cool combination of image generating engines, and you can combine that with different styles. And if you get the paid version, that's just so many different things you can do. And now Leonardo has a free tier which now can give you enough credits to definitely start experimenting and playing. And they also have a cool community showcase where you can start seeing how people have done it and what kind of prompts they used, what kind of settings they used. Amazing possibilities and fun for anybody who thinks visually. So yeah, this one's number 2. All right, tool number 3 on this list is probably one of the coolest things. It is called VZero.dev, an AI that completely builds your website from scratch in literally minutes. I've used it for the Creator Kaleidoscope website, which some of you might have checked out in my previous videos. It is just pretty amazing. They have a lot of templates. They have very cool basics to start off with, whether it's a one-page landing or you want to create some sort of a portfolio. And again, it's a very intelligent AI that you can actually talk to. You can ask questions. I've asked it in the past what it's capable of and what it's not, and I've gotten certain answers based off of that. And I usually like to combine that with either Cloud or ChatGPT so I can get an idea of how to run my backends and stuff. But if you're running a basic website just for like a front end, portfolio or about us page or something, it's perfect for that. And it can definitely work with integrations of e-commerce and such. But yeah, that's definitely an amazing tool, especially if you're a creative or a small business owner without enough time. That's a great tool for you to try out and experiment. Again, it starts for free. You have credits that for the most basic usage, it should be fine. But if you want to build more and make many more changes, then you probably want to go for the paid tiers. All right, number four is Mind Map AI. As a multi-passionate creative, juggling several different things all the time and coming up with ideas all the time, I definitely use this as something that helps me kind of put down things and break it down much easier visually. I used to have, big pinup boards and whiteboards everywhere I used to live. Now that I'm on the move a lot, I've decided to start using this, and it's also something that's inspired me to incorporate certain other things into my own app. It's definitely a cool thing. You just need to go in and ask it what you want to what you're thinking about and what you want to mind map. It asks you questions again. In my case, I just tried to do this where I just said, give me some placeholders. And actually, those are great because that's a starting point for me to think if I don't have any plans at all. But if I did, then I could possibly give more details and build a better map. And, the chatbot does keep helping you make changes or anything else. So definitely, I recommend this for anyone who has a bunch of ideas or projects that they don't know where to start off with or how to organize it. It's a big win for me. Okay, number five on this list is GenSpark. It's a relatively new platform. I'm also kind of just starting to experiment with it, but I think it's pretty fun. It's not like one of those better polished AI tools that you find, but it is kind of a sandbox. They have everything from web dev to, image generations and sheets and just different kinds of things that you can actually go on there for free and experiment with. You get daily credits. I tried to personally build like an 8-bit game, which I didn't have enough credits to fix later, but there's just so many other things that you can actually learn and play with. And if you are already comfortable using AI or communicating, with prompts, then I definitely recommend that you check this out. And if you have more tips and hacks, I'd love to learn as well because I just started using it. That was my top five AI tools, guys. These are just the starting point. So if you're actually interested, I have a free resource linked down below. It's a PDF to kind of help you get started with AI workflows pretty much right away if you're interested. And if you want to dig deeper into it, I highly recommend that you check out my 2-day workshop that's coming up. Links below as well. And I'm going to be actually going deeper in the 3 hour session each day, and we're going to be actually exploring not just basic AI tools or prompts, but rather how you can integrate them into your workflow, how I've been learning to integrate them, and how they are pretty much the creators' tools for the future. So, yeah, if that's something that you're interested in, please check out the link for that too. And as always, I am so happy and grateful and just really appreciate all you guys for showing up, and I'm gonna be making a few more of these videos now that I'm stable for a couple of weeks, but yeah, hopefully you guys can get some stuff out of this. And if you have any other questions or you want me to talk about anything in specific, as always, please comment. And yeah, just thanks for sharing the love. I will see you guys again soon. Thank you.